As we celebrate the Philippine Nurses Week with the theme, Nursing the World to Health, let us also remember that the year 2020 is the International Year of Nurse and Midwife. Our commitment is to serve with heart and soul and to uphold the quality of care that is supreme and humane. May we all be determined to move forward despite this global health contagion. Let us remember also that we care for the world more than we care for anything less that we could offer. Carry on, and again, Happy Nurses Week.
Hi, I am JUALES, a nurse from the province of Antique. We are so blessed that God made us a nurse by profession. As a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may forget our name, but they will never forget how we made them feel. Together with the nurses in the province of Antique, we are one in celebrating the Philippine Nurses Week. Together, we will heal as one. God bless us all.
The WHO declared 2020 as the year of the nurse and the midwife. And unexpectedly, an international health crisis affected the entire world, the COVID-19 pandemic. Nurses play an important role in providing holistic nursing care, not only to hospitalized patients, but even to the community. I believe that nurses will always be care specialists in the front line. Even with the advances in healthcare and technology, combating COVID-19 and amidst this global situation. To my fellow nurses, our modern-day heroes, Happy Nurses Week.
To my colleagues in the nursing profession, Happy Nurses Week. Our bravest and kindest nurses, thank you so much for your hard work and dedication in making our nation and world a safer and healthier place to be. In this time of pandemic, all of your efforts, countless duty hours, selflessness do not go unnoticed. Without all of your big hearts, hundreds to thousands would be suffering and in very critically dangerous health conditions. Our country cannot thank you enough. To our valued health warriors, please stay safe and take care of your health. Again, Happy Nurses Week.
Today, I am more deeply grateful than ever to all of you. As you work around the clock, putting yourselves at risk to fight the ravages of this pandemic. You have been through so much this past month. Perhaps the most important thing you learned in these tough times is compassion. This is one of the values that is of utmost importance being a nurse. We must have compassion for our patients. We should make an impact every single day in their lives and be the advocate, especially for those who cannot advocate for themselves. We should realize that by showing compassion, we are making a difference and we are making a better world for our patients. I have never been in love with my profession as I have ever been before. Because after all, it takes special someone to become a nurse. Happy Nurses Week, everyone!
The World Health Organization As designated, 2020 is the International Year of the Nurse and Midwife. This is the time to celebrate the great work nurses have done in the community, the country, and the world. Likewise, let us also recognize them for the many roles they fill in healthcare. I would like to take this opportunity to express our sincerest gratitude to all nurses who have worked so hard in these challenging times. Remember, we are all extraordinary, amazing, and awesome heroes. Please stay safe and take care. Happy Nurses Week at mabuhay Nurse.
Hello, good day colleagues in Visayas. Greetings from Laguna. First and foremost, I would like to greet everyone a very happy Nurses Week, and may you celebrate this momentous occasion with value and significance. Despite the physical, emotional, and mental stress brought by this pandemic, you're still on your feet, continuously bringing value and purpose to our beloved profession. And during these challenging times, we must bear in mind that we have to and we must care for each other in order for us to survive and flourish. And we must always inspire, empower, and motivate one another. And we must always remember that whenever we celebrate Nurses Week, we are all equal. And just continue keeping the lamp burning with passion, service, and selflessness, most especially to our colleagues, to our patients, and to everyone who needs care. And just remember, we need you, we need each other. Maraming salamat po sa serbisyo nyo, simula pa man nung pandemic at even before the pandemic happened. And again, happy Nurses Week, my brave comrades, and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Hi nurses, greetings from Silliman University Medical Center in Dumaguete City. I join all of you in celebrating a happy Nurses Week. In the year of the nurse and the midwife, I know this has been a trying and challenging year for those of us in healthcare, especially for us Filipino nurses who continue to face life's difficulties vis-a-vis our profession's challenges. But I would like to affirm your important role in the same light that Florence Nightingale did during her time, and challenge you to continue to raise the bar of our profession, to obtain knowledge and seek wisdom, to offer compassion to the sufferings of others, and to remain steadfast and resilient amidst difficulties. So many things still needs to be done for us and our profession, but my hope is that we will endure and carry on the light on our lamps so that we can illuminate others with humility and empathy. May we be blessings to those whose lives we will continue to touch. Once again, happy Nurses Week.
Fellow nurses, and happy Nurses Week 2020. This is Governor George Michael P. Lim of Philippine Nurses Association Region 10. Currently, I am also the Vice President for Finance and the past Chair of the Philippine Nurses Association Board of Governors. This year is very significant since this is declared as the Year of the Nurse and Midwife by the WHO, with the theme, Nursing the World to Health. The most challenging post for us nurses during this global crisis is to be in the front line. Our fellow nurses are faced with fear, uncertainty, and overwhelmed with situation. I really know how it feels. Being in the front line is very difficult. We need to leave our family. We have those uncertainties that we can transmit the virus. But again, as nurses, we are resilient. With this, I would like to give as an advice the A, B, and C during this time. A, for our ability to care, ability to adjust, and to be resilient. B is for boldness. We conquer the said fear, and that also includes leadership. Each one of us has a leader within. We are all leaders in our own ways. And C is to care for our nurses, and care for the environment, and of course, care for our patients. Before I end, I would like to quote the Edwards quote on resilience. Resilience is accepting our new reality, even if it is less good, even if it's hard. But the most important thing is we need to move on. We need to carry the torch. We need to say, Padayon. Padayon nurses, God bless, and daghang salamat.
This week, we are celebrating Nurses Week. But because of this pandemic, this year's celebration is much subdued as we face unprecedented challenges in our hospitals, our communities, and in our personal lives. Every day, we are anxiously but bravely facing the severe threat to the lives of our patients, our own lives, and the lives of our loved ones. The year 2020 will forever be remembered, important in our hospital's history, where it shall be written that the people of this institution, West Visayas State University Medical Center, provided health care to all those who needed help, particularly those who were poor and vulnerable. That the people of this institution worked together as one and provided compassionate care to all, provided equal access to health care for everyone, and that we strive to promote the greater good to all our stakeholders. And in the forefront of all of these actions are our nurses, our fellow frontliners. And while this year's celebration of Nurses Week is celebrated with less fanfare, it is still important to recognize the amazing dedication and courage that all of our nurses have demonstrated during this pandemic. Their commitment to their profession and to our hospital's functionaries in providing quality health care has eased the burdens of our hospital is facing. Together, you, our dear nurses, and everyone in this hospital shall work hand in hand, and we shall triumph over this pandemic. Thank you, and wishing you all a happy and healthy Nurses Week.